live.
Here we go.
We're live. Two old farts talking about movies. Hi, Carrie. This is Perry.
Hi, Perry. This is Carey. We're in the peanut gallery.
Yay. We're finding Joe. So today is about the movie Finding Joe. Um, yeah. Carrie. No, let me say quickly what I think about it. I think it's. I was thinking, there's this saying that if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything. But I thought that's not fair not to say anything. But can we talk about something else? What's your experience? I didn't like it at all. I didn't even finish it. I thought it was, yeah. What are, yeah.
So, yeah. I'll jump in with my take.
Yes.
Um, I like Joseph Campbell's stuff. I read it. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting take, and it applies directly to my life because it's about the storytelling. But this movie, oh my God, it was just a waste of money, and they spent a lot
They did?
for a documentary. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, and they
On
lined up
what?
all these people, and you got Rashida Jones and Deepak Chopra and the others, Alan Cohen, all these big time experts, right? In the field of consciousness or journey to yourself or whatever you want to call it, and actors. Rashida Jones is a very big actress in America. I don't know. Do you know her?
No.
No. So
But
she's
maybe I didn't see her because halfway I,
yeah,
I stopped
yeah,
watching it. I thought, okay, this is
yeah,
this is so cliche. I'm falling asleep now.
yeah.
And what I found difficult was, and I can say that because I'm 50 almost, and I'm white and I'm male, but all these fuckers that are white and male and in their 50s waking up, oh, I found it. And then let's create a documentary about it. I thought it was I found that very difficult. These typically midlife crisis dudes on I got it.
Yeah, yeah, I did too. I was like, and also, what did they get? Like, that's what I didn't get it. Like, what did you get? The hero's journey? That's I mean, what
We're
I
all a
like.
hero. Carrie,
What?
we
What?
eventually we're all a hero and you shouldn't be fighting your trauma. You should embrace it and go to bed with it and that's it.
Right, exactly. And that's so what I like about the hero's journey, Campbell's thing is the storytelling part. That there's every story is the same except for the uniqueness of the individual or characters or whatever you create. So documentary, same thing. That's why we like some because individuals interesting, but it's all a hero's existence is the hero's journey. So like, what's the big thing that these
But
guys had
why?
about it?
But then I had a feeling. So I closed my eyes one part in the movie because I was almost falling asleep, and I thought I was in an elevator. So they used the elevator music. It was you just said they spend a lot of money. So what did they spend money about? Because they used standard stock footage sound bites with the guitar, ding, 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 and
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
little boy acting
Oh,
out. He
the
was cheap. So what
that
did they
whole
spend money on
that
then?
that whole recreation thing. I'm thinking. I mean, they're doing it in some. It was partially in LA. They're pulling permits. They're doing all that. That's what I mean. They're spending this money that is like, what? What is for what? You're just you're trying to cut from the interviews of these people you have lined up who are only saying the exact same thing over and over. I had some interest later in the movie because there was what is it, Tony Hawk, who's a skateboarder, and it's like I know a lot of people in that culture, and I've seen
Mhm.
him around, and there was a surfer, Laird Hamilton. I mean, what they
Oh,
brought to it, I don't
maybe I
really
had to
know.
continue then.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
I jumped
actually,
off the train too early.
not really, because all they're talking about. I mean, it just struck to me because I have some connection to them, but all they're talking about is, well, so Tony Hawk is this famous skateboarder. I don't know if you know him. He's done all these really crazy
Cool
skateboard things.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool dude. right? So all he says is, "I embraced the skateboard and got over the fear." Like, I mean, Tony, you had no fear when you were 12. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And then Laird Hamilton, the surfer guy, is a big wave pioneer and has done some like whatever Tony Hawk's doing. This guy's doing stuff that's death. Like
Mhm.
if you wipe out, you're dead. And he had done it for years and
And
years
he
and years.
embraced the fear to surf the wave, or not?
Same thing, right? So it was like, so I was wondering, what the hell are these big time people like at the time they made the movie too? Rashida Jones was pretty big. She was on big TV shows over here, like the Office remake, and she was on some stuff. And she's Quincy, the musician Quincy Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quincy Jones.
okay,
He's
that's his daughter. So
oh,
so they're like,
a lot of respect. Oh,
right,
sorry, Quincy. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
but I
sorry.
mean, and the producer writer guy is like produced a bunch of huge movie. You know what I mean? The guy with the trauma and all that. So it was just kind of
But Carrie, isn't this, that's fine. Big names. I have a lot of respect for all of them.
right.
Wonderful, right? What was it? More than an hour, even.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half or hour 20. I mean, like, it was a long hour 20 for me. I kept watching, and then the kid would pop up chasing the dragon with a sword, dressed as a knight, and I'm like,
Yeah, and then he put off his face like he's really, fighting himself. Like, surprise! I saw that coming after 5 minutes. Like,
I mean,
okay, Jesus.
they start with the golden Buddha.
Oh, that was good.
I like that part, but then all of a sudden, those kids were all in this thing the whole time. I was like,
But Carrie, a question
yeah,
about so everybody's a hero. That's also not true, right?
no, no, right. I don't say that. We're not all a hero, but we're on that journey, whether we choose to face
Wow, I
this
know
stuff.
some people who are not on a journey at all.
Well, they're not aware of it, but I just look at it like existence is that journey. Now you turn away from facing the stuff you have to face, then you're not on it really. I mean, you know what I mean? It's that thing. I guess that's what you're saying. And they did made no attempt to make any distinctions about that or what the
No,
thing was.
with
It
all
was
due respect for all the filmmakers, and especially this dude who created this, what? Yeah, okay. I don't even know what to say. I love documentaries, and I watched a lot of documentaries, and I enjoy them so much. And with the Buddha dude, that it should have stopped there. This documentary should have been 10 minutes.
yeah,
Like, right?
yeah.
Oh, we forgot that we've put concrete over the golden layer and then it fall off. And now, oh, the Buddha is made of gold. Yay, that's even better. Who flipping cares that the Buddha is from gold? Anyway, and then, oh, maybe underneath the surface of whatever, there is a golden truth. End of movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to tell the movie they told, that's the end of the movie. What they didn't tell is like about Joseph Campbell and what he came to the hero's journey from and how he connected and where all the pieces were. They briefly discuss it throughout the thing, but there's like no impact. And then they called it Finding Joe. And I'm like, you didn't find him because he wasn't in there.
Maybe this was the best part of the movie.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe they saw the wrong Joe.
Maybe, but they had to, anyway, it was
It was a
very,
different Joe. Yeah.
yeah, it was hard. I watched it all the way to the end, and along the way, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" Like we're 40 minutes in, and I have a hard time uh talking. I mean, talking bad about the filmmaker. I mean, I don't
No,
have
no,
a
no.
hard.
We're not talking bad.
No,
It's
right? That's what
just
I mean. Yeah,
yeah.
I
This
have
is just our humble,
take
weird,
on it.
white male, 50 years old opinion
Yeah,
that we think. Yeah. Well, I love it when it's a little bit more uh, arty, when it's more questionable, when you're thinking, oh, that was interesting, it triggered something, what does this mean? Or but it's the same with these documentaries that they explain why they made the documentary in the beginning, so to justify what they're doing. So IKEA is not using the wood that they're telling that they're using, and
Yeah.
there's something going wrong there, and then they create the whole documentary about that. I have that many times with documentaries, and I'm thinking, okay, I got the message, guys.
Yeah.
It's clear. Let's stop it now. You know, this is going wrong. You prove it, and it's done. Maybe I'm not spending enough time, just to let it go and embrace the whole movie. I don't know.
Um, I don't think so. I think there's a way to tell a story that the story is engaging for the amount of time the story takes to tell. And
Yeah.
if you just choose a subject like Joseph Campbell and you only want to find out or talk to people who experience this thing, your story's over in 5 minutes. We could have just did the golden Buddha and cut to Deepak Chopra telling people what it is, and then and the rest for 2 seconds. I mean, it means nothing because I didn't figure out anything new about Joseph Campbell than reading the Joseph Campbell stuff,
Hmm.
right? And I didn't have to find out about him. I didn't find anything out about the stuff that they may have seen that may have been like this important stuff that I didn't see in the reading, because that happens with everything, right? So that's what I'm looking for, and then I'm like, I got this kid running around town in a night suit, like, okay. I mean, it's interesting. It's hard. It's choices. So it's all choices for a filmmaker. And I wonder how and why the filmmaker was moved by Joseph Campbell, because I didn't see it in the movie,
No.
and that's
Sorry.
what I think is a story.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's jump into the next movie next week,
Okay.
Harry.
Yeah.
We will ask the Octopus Movement again. Okay, guys, who knows a very good, interesting movie? And it doesn't need to be good, because I enjoyed watching the half of this documentary as well as a journey into whatever is possible with, yeah, I don't know. We
Yeah.
will ask the Octopus Movement. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, let
That's
us
fine.
know which is the next movie we're going to watch. We enjoy watching this, and it can be on Netflix or YouTube, or maybe we have to go out and buy the DVD or whatnot. Let us know what the next movie should be, Carrie.
Sounds
Right?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go here. Let's hear it and let's talk. Not much
Thank
to
you.
say today. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. And if you disagree with us, I love that when you disagree with us. Let us know, and same as the someone made a remark 2 weeks ago that we are two old white males talking about nothing. But we're not pretending to talk about anything. We're just good friends, and we love movies, and we're talking about it, and we thought, oh, we should share this, because we always enjoy our conversations together about movies, and this is just our passion. So
Exactly.
don't be angry at us if you disagree that Finding Joe is not a very good movie. Let us know. We love that. Love you all. Thank you for being here. And
Bye.
we will see you next week. And Michelle loves it. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Bye,
Bye.
Carrie.
Bye, Barry.